of Gman Fishing, the live stream. YouTube don't want to work. Nothing wants to work today. But we're going to go ahead and give it a try anyways. We got a bucket full of trout, crappie. Got a bucket uh, full of crappies and one trout. We've caught a bunch of bass today. Now we're gonna see if we can't get some more crappies and just live stream. I tried to go at 10, but for whatever reason my phone or YouTube disc just wasn't working properly. What up? I was gonna start out the live stream with you guys seeing the fish that I caught, but it was good. I'm telling you, my YouTube today has just been backwards around. So wrong one. We're doing a double gulp minnow rig, and just having a pretty good day of catching. I have slowed down a little bit. Got a lot of wind today. Got a lot of, well, not too much rain, but we're having rain on and off. So I was planning on going to another area before the live stream, but I started catching fish and decided, well, why not live stream here? So that's what we're doing. Live stream here, see if we can't. What up, Stay Fishy, Redmond, Oregon? I'm at Prineville today. Catching some trout, some crappies, and bass. I mean, that trout is a dandy trout, y'all. Dandy trout. I caught that on a gulp minnow. I was going to do the short on the trout, on the crappies, but it just wasn't working out for me, so I had to make a short with the trout. So now we're back to fishing. We've had all kinds of issues with the YouTube. I was supposed to be live streaming an hour ago, 45 minutes ago or whatever. So yeah, hopefully the trout house or the crappie fishing has slowed down a bit. You're not going to be able to see my float or my quirk very well because we're up here, but you know, we're going to go ahead and try and see if we can't get a couple fish for you during a live stream. So pretty much what's done the damage is the gulp minnows. I haven't really caught them on anything other than gulp minnows. I went and bought 2 dozen worms just for today and haven't needed them, so I'm not going to complain, YouTube. Thanks for joining us, y'all. Make sure you guys click like, comment, and subscribe. Here, this way you can kind of see me and I can fish and talk to you guys, because don't really need to have it facing towards the water if you guys can't see it. And this way you kind of still facing towards the water. But it's just been a really good day of crappie fishing so far. Eventually I will show you guys my bucket full of crappies. Well, it's actually my basket's in the water and I can't really go get it for you and bring it up here because I didn't bring the long leash for my basket, so I'm using a short leash. So, and all I'm doing is I'm just taking it and I'm just dropping it off here, letting it sink down to the float stop, and then hoping that the float goes under. So far it's been pretty good. I've got probably, I don't know, 10 or 12 crappie in my net or basket, and I've got one really nice trout. So hopefully the fishing is not going to slow down just because I'm live streaming. Hopefully we're going to continue to catch some fish, y'all. Hopefully this gentleman over here fishing next to him, he's going to catch some crappies too, because that's what he wants. Yep, crappies are biting. But somebody's catching crappies right now. Oh, there's a fish. It ain't no crappie though. Hey, we'll take it though. Little bitty bass. It'll make me happy for now. I can't complain. There you guys go. See, a double gulp minnow rig underneath the slip float, as usual. What I normally use, anyways. Pretty simple, straightforward method of catching fish. The crappie's half slowed off though here where I'm fishing that here off the pier. That's I shouldn't have said the pier. Pretty soon it'll be all flooded with people, but you know I'm fishing and sharing my day with y'all. So yeah, you guys are gonna know where I'm fishing. Yeah, I know it's supposed to be nice out today. That kind of weather never scared me off from fishing. So good weather. Yeah, I caught that nice trout off the gulp minnow, the chartreuse gulp minnow. Wasn't really expecting to catch him, but the trout were being pretty active out here. So it doesn't surprise me none. But hey, I'm not complaining. I'm catching fish. You guys are joining me. And eventually I will get to showing you guys my bucket of fish. Eventually. Just not right now. And we're not having to throw it too far out there to catch the fish. So once in a while I might throw it out there ways just to give me a longer fish time. I was throwing a Ned rig earlier. Oh, I missed him. Throwing a Ned rig earlier. And a curly tail. Missed another one. If my camera was, or my tripod was a little bit higher, you might be able to see what I'm doing. There we go. Got him, got him, got him. Another bass. Oh, whoops. Gonna be joining the BASS pretty quick. All these bass we're catching. Oh, he gone. But let's see if we can't get you over here where you can see my float out there. Just doing its thing. Can you guys see my float? Yeah, you guys can see it. Just bouncing a little bit because the wind just all of a sudden just died out. I mean, it had a nice little breeze. It's been raining like mad at times, and then all of a sudden it just all stops. And hopefully we're gonna catch some more crappies, y'all. I don't know if we will. Sounds like them guys down the way is catching some crappies down there. But we may move during the live stream. We may stay here. You never know. Because between here and there could be more crappies. There should be more crappies right here. No reason for them to leave unless I've got the whole school, but I doubt that. I haven't gotten nearly enough, I feel like, to have the whole school caught. So. Just because I finally got my YouTube to work and live stream to work, it don't look like I'm going to catch any more crappie. I'm sure I'll catch them. I don't know where Alex is. I don't know if he's fishing today or not. I thought he might be out, but he got family coming in from out and about, so he may not show up. Keep missing them like that. We'll never know what they are. I generally don't fish from the pier, but today I'm fishing from the pier a little bit. But it took me a good hour and a half to find the fish before I finally started catching some. Oh! Before I finally started catching some fish, so now that I've started catching some fish, I'm kind of just staying right here where I was catching the fish. But just yeah, you know. You guys see me flinching around once in a while, setting hooks, so you know I'm getting bites once in a while. So hey, the sun finally decided to come out a little bit. That's new for today. All it's done on me is be windy and rainy all day, all morning. Well, it clear up and then it start raining again, and then it clear up and then it start raining again. I got drenched there for a second. I really got drenched, I'm telling you. Thanks for joining us, y'all. We appreciate it. I need to get crappie on this live stream. Instead of just showing you guys, fishing my basket. It's just been a weird day for my phone, or for YouTube on my phone, I guess. I just was not expecting my YouTube not to want to work today. Which is weird. A lot of people fishing now. Now that it's cleared up a little bit. Spent most of the morning fishing by myself. Oh man, I just can't seem to get them hooked. I just can't seem to get them hooked, y'all. Oh, there we go, finally. Got a crappie. Woohoo. That's a good one there. That's a good one there. Ooh. Oh, that is a beauty. That's a beauty, y'all. Check out the side of that beautiful crappie right there. Look, y'all. Check it. Just an absolute beauty of a fish, y'all. Get him unhooked. Oh, it's starting to rain again, y'all. Good thing I didn't bring my rain gear today, huh? All right, look at him. Look at him. All right, let's go put him in the bucket. I'll show y'all my bucket full of fish, y'all. And then we'll come back up here and we'll try and catch a whole bunch more. See, I have to walk way down here because I don't have the long leash on my bucket. So I have to walk way over here just to put the fish in the bucket. But I don't mind that, you see. I don't mind walking over here putting the fish in the bucket. I mean, look, I got some beautiful fish here. I'm going to show you guys some beautiful fish too. Some absolute beauties. Okay, let me pull up this here bucket. Look at the amount of fish that's inside my bucket. A bunch of crappies and one big old trout, y'all. Drop this one in the bucket too. Put it back in the water and back to fishing, y'all. And you can't go wrong with that, y'all. Bucket full of crappie and one nice trout. And plus we're catching bass on top of that. So, you know, we're getting bonus fishing in the trout. So hey, make sure you guys click like, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate y'all. Let's see if we can't get some more crappies, y'all. Back over the side and back to fishing. Yeah. When they're biting, they're biting. When they're not, they're not. Just so happens that today they've been biting pretty decently. There for about a good hour, 45 minutes. 45 minutes to an hour, I was getting bit just like crazy every time I dropped my line in the water. And then all of a sudden, they stopped, and now they seem to be biting again a little bit. Yep, it's definitely raining. Definitely raining on me. I don't mind it though. As long as the fish keep biting, it can rain all it wants to. Crazy thing is these crappies, they got a bigger mouth than the bluegills and stuff. And I'm still using a size 8 Albertine hook, and I should have probably upsized to size 6 or size, upsized to size 6 or size 4 for the larger mouths for the crappies, but I don't like too big of a hook. So see, and then I just reposition it from time to time because they may not be biting, so I reposition it. There, oh, reposition it in another spot. Try again, you know. And they're still, you know, pretty consistent bite. Not like it was earlier, but they're still biting. There we go. There's another crappie, y'all. There's another crappie. You know, it's a beautiful day. What up, Josh? How you doing, buddy? We're catching some crappie here. Some crappie. Some crappie, a trout, bass. Oh. Throw it back out there, see if we can get another one, and then we'll go put it in the bucket. We'll get another one real quick. So, but there you go. We're just trying to have a slave fest here. Don't know if we will, but we're gonna keep on trying. We've already had a pretty good slave fest. We just didn't do it on camera. Is the problem. But you know, that's just the way it is sometimes. Come on, fish. Bite. Bite. So I'll have 2 of them to take over to the bucket. Put it in there. There's another bite. You guys see that on the camera? You guys should have been able to see that. Because the float is in the... He just packed it and left it. I guess he wasn't dedicated, I guess. Wasn't dedicated. Okay, I'm gonna go put this guy in the bucket. Don't want to make him suffer. So we'll be right back. I'm gonna leave you guys here up here on the pier here, and I'm just gonna go take him and put him in the bucket. I know it's like. All right, I'm back, yo. Had to go around and put them in a bucket. Of course, my bucket's a basket. It's not really a bucket. Crappies are like white meat fish, and they're delish. They're one of those versatile fish. You can smoke them, bake them, fry them. Most people like to fry them. Some people make like a crappie salad out of them, like a tuna fish salad, you know, or tuna fish. There's another one. Yep, another crappie. Another good crappie too. Yeah. Another good crappie. Woo. Go put him in the bucket. You talk about fun fishing, y'all. I'll show you real quick how I put these gulp minnows on, because I lost my natural colored gulp minnow. So when that fish bit, I flinged it off. So we'll just get one of these gulp alive minnows. See, gulp alive comes in a little jar with some special sauce. There. What I do with them is I start at the top, and the darker color is going to be on the top, so you want to start with it on the bottom in order for it to set the way you want it to set. So you put it in like going to do like a worm at the top, and then you only slide it about halfway through it, and then you push it up on the hook, and then when it's down in the water, it sets the way you want it to. Voila! Double gulp minnow underneath float. A slip float at that. And back to it. Put you guys back on the float so y'all can tell me if I get a bite or not. I forgot my bait rag in the car, so I don't have my bait rag to wipe my hands off and stuff. It's okay though. I'm not going to complain too much if I smell like fish. I mean, after all, that's what I'm here trying to do, catch a fish. Well, let's see what Josh had to say. Yeah, I like being in the rain too. Yeah, it can be less crowded, that's for sure. That's for sure. Yeah, that's true. But you know, I just appreciate y'all joining me on this channel and what we're doing. You guys make it all worthwhile. Just remember to always comment, like, subscribe, share with others. I've got more than enough fish to call it a day, but I ain't got more than enough fish for a live stream. You know, I want to catch some fish on a live stream, a lot more. My bucket's gonna be too full though if I catch too many more of them though. I still got to try and catch some bullhead catfish yet today. I got to go to another area to get them though, in my opinion. Here I can catch them, but just don't seem to catch as many in this area. So I want to go to another area of the reservoir to try to catch them, where I feel like I can catch more. And I can still catch crappies there. The reason why I came here is because this is where I like to start out. I always try to fish 2 to 3 different spots when I come out here to Prineville today. Woo-wee. Wind is picking up. It's wind today. Of course, I always depend on the wind to work my stuff a little bit anyways. I like the wind. It definitely does help get more bites. Now, if it's like just too much wind, it can be a pain. But some days it is just too much wind. But today it's like on and off winds, on and off winds. See, I could go stand over there on the bank over there and get a little shelter from the wind if I wanted to. Bad enough, and I might do that because of how much wind is blowing. I just don't know if I'm gonna catch as many. What up, Jose? Y'all go check out his channel, Fishing and Cooking with Jose. Y'all go check out Stay Fishy Redmond, Oregon too. Josh of All Trades, another YouTuber. Y'all go check him out. Being up this high and that wind blowing, it's not the best for a float rig. I could always set up my other rod and do like a drop shot type thing for some crappies. Oh yeah? Cascades. That's yeah. Thunderstorms are definitely a possibility this time of year, for sure. Hail's definitely a possibility for this time of the year too. Yeah, it's supposed to be pretty nasty most of the day here. I just didn't think it was going to be so rainy. It's only supposed to be, well, Prineville is only supposed to be raining until about 8 or 9. And then here it's been raining on and off all morning. I would say your forecast is a chance of more rain because I see it off in the distance and partly clear skies and gray skies, and that's all I'm seeing right now as far as your weather report, y'all. I'll tell you this though, the fishing definitely has slowed down quite a bit though, I have to say. But there's nothing wrong with that. As long as we're catching them once in a while, it's all good. Now, if we were back in Missouri, we'd be throwing some crappie jigs down there and without the floats, and we'd drop them all the way to the bottom, dribble them up a couple feet off the bottom, and start jigging like crazy this time of year for some crappies back there in Missouri. But we'd be doing the same thing. We'd be looking to fish as much structure as possible, though, which is basically what we're doing here. Is we're fishing structure. Yeah. I'm good with rain too. My skin won't melt for sure. Definitely won't melt. We'd all be in trouble if we melted. All right, it's well, yeah, it's back to working. I think. Yeah, I agree with you. I melt too when the weather gets too hot. For some reason, like I was saying earlier, my phone's not working the greatest. I think it's the weather. It's got a lot to do with it today. Um, but normally out here at Prineville, I get pretty good reception, so I usually don't have too many problems. But for whatever reason, I'm having some issues today with. I might set that rod down for just a couple minutes because it ain't like fire anymore, and just throw a curly tail or something. Or I might rig it up with the crappie jigs to the other rod and just drop it straight down on, bounce it up off the bottom. You just never know. Take a couple casts with the curly tail, see if we can't get a crappie on that. I know curly tails work pretty good sometimes for crappie fishing. Maybe not all the time, but they do work sometimes for crappie fishing. They work really good for bass fishing, y'all. Y'all just keep an eye on that float and let me know if it goes under. Because if it goes under, then that means I need to set the hook. You guys enjoying your Saturday? I hope you guys are. I know I'm enjoying it. Got a pretty good basket full of crappies going on there. Got one really nice trout. The wife's gonna absolutely love that. Me, I'm gonna absolutely love the crappies. I'm sure Alex and Nita and everybody else gonna like some crappies too, probably. If I get enough of them to give away. I may not get enough to give away. I might have to keep them all myself. Don't get enough of them. It's pretty deep right here at the dock, up here. I'm just basically bouncing this curly tail up and down. That's cool. You're gonna go do a camping trip. Right on. Camping trips are always fun. Yeah, we're getting ready to do some camping trips too. We're also getting ready to do our 6-year anniversary. We're going to be over there on the Columbia River. 6-year anniversary on YouTube. We're going to go over to the Columbia River and have some fun over there. Catch some, try to catch some sturgeon, and because that's where it all started. So we're going to be going over there to try to catch some sturgeon, and we're actually going to go back-to-back weeks there at Columbia River. Weekends. Partially just because my daughter wants to go and just chill over there with me and her daughter. They want to go over there and chill with me and just enjoy some time with Dad and Grandpa, and do some fishing. And then the next weekend is going to be our 6-year anniversary on YouTube, so we're going to celebrate that over there on the Columbia River too. So curly tail's not working. I might have to switch to something else. Gman, I'm sure I can get them to work again if I worked them harder, probably. But I ain't trying to work too hard here. I want to be enjoying it, not working hard, catching fish. My co-worker was just trying to call me, but I'm on. That'd be cool if you put your camping trip on YouTube. Basically, all I've seen you do pretty much is just like your boat and your. I've seen you do your boat and your pickup truck, and I've seen you talk about your semi. That'd be cool if you put your camping trip on YouTube. I think people would enjoy that. Curly tail ain't working too well. Gulp minnows kind of slowed down too a little bit, but that's okay. You know, you can't expect it to be hot all day long when you're fishing. You can hope for it to be fire all day, but rarely ever going to happen where it's fire the whole day. Finally got some sun out. Definitely feeling warmer than what it did. Anyways, I was smart enough not to bring my rain gear today. Feet are a little wet. I was quite a bit wetter earlier, but I kind of dried out a little bit. I like to see our numbers get up on the live streams. You know, they just don't seem to do as good as I'd like them to do. Go over here and fish over here a little bit. Look, y'all. You can see pretty near to the bottom right down there. And it's not really that shallow either. Not really that shallow. See, instead of just picking it up and setting it over here in this area, I'm going to just keep on working until I get over here in the area I want. Or I catch a fish and decide to not do the area because I've gotten a fish on my way over to the area. I just lifted it up and threw it in there. See if you can't get a bite right there. But yeah, so you guys are joining me on my day fishing. I'm enjoying it. We're gonna toss it up underneath that pier right there. See what happens underneath the pier. Right there. I don't know if you can see my flow. I may not have you close enough to the. Ooh, I missed him. Well, I didn't get underneath the pier that time, but that's okay. We'll just let it sit there for a moment or two, see if it goes under. So many bass in through here, don't surprise me, don't go down every time. Here, oh, come on. Don't tease me. Just, oh, teasing me a little bit there, these fish. Oh, come on. Those must be them little bass when I keep missing them like that. Only thing I can think of, it's got to be them little bass. Everybody hit me up trying to figure out where all the crappies are. Now that everybody's finding out I'm catching fish, everybody's trying to hit me up for. And I'm live streaming, so I can't answer their messages. It's funny how that works. You even tell them in the live stream where you're catching them at, and they start texting you and calling you and trying to figure out where all the fish are. Like, I can't really do much if I'm live streaming. And everybody knows I'm going to be live streaming on Saturdays. So, oh, looks like the sun's going on behind the clouds again. We've already been live streaming for 42 minutes, 43 minutes. What in the world are we thinking? Back over here to this spot, and we're not getting too much action over there. We had a couple bites over there, but not enough action to make me think that we're gonna just lay them over there. Put it back over here and keep on working back around here. Thing is I've caught them on the other side and this side and on the back side, but I haven't caught no trout, no crappie on the front side of the pier. See, if I would have got the live stream when I wanted to live stream, you guys would have seen a lot more fish caught. But because I have an issue with my phone and stuff, or YouTube, not so much my phone, more YouTube than anything, I wasn't able to live stream as early as I would like to. Because normally I try to go live 10 o'clock on Saturday mornings. Give me a second here, see if we can do something. Is there? Hello, are you guys still there? Hope that ain't messed up live stream too much. Guys probably went blank there for a second. Wait a minute, since I had to put a fish in my bucket, I need to catch a couple more fish to put in my bucket. Had a pretty good day of fishing yesterday there at Lake Billy. We caught a bunch of fish there. Not the bluegills like we were hoping to get, but we caught a lot of really nice bass yesterday at Lake Billy. It was a fun day of fishing, me and Alex. Bella didn't get to join us because she wasn't healthy enough to join us. Are you guys having fun today? I am. I'm always having fun. Not a whole lot of people catching fish today. I don't know if it just got to be the time of day or what, but for some reason they're not catching as many. Come on, fish. Cooperate. I need about 1,000 more crappies. And at least I caught a couple of crappies on the live stream. I did catch a couple of bass on live stream too, which is awesome. I really didn't know if we were going to catch them today or not, but we ended up catching them. After we're done live stream, we're going to move to another spot, I think, on the reservoir. Because there are definitely other places we can catch crappies. But when I'm done with live stream, I'm going to be fishing for catfish and stuff like that instead of so much the crappies. Don't get me wrong, I'll still be fishing for some crappies, but it'll be mostly catfish, stuff like that. I wanted to bring my kayak out today, but I'm kind of glad I didn't because of the wind factor. I mean, it ain't like super monstrous or anything, but still got a wind factor going on here. And I wish these crappies would start hitting again. I'm telling you, for a good hour, they were biting every time I put them down. I would have caught every fish that I had bite in that hour, man, I probably would have had 30 fish caught. I'm not kidding you. I hooked up a couple doubles and lost one or two of them. Yeah, well, sometimes you gotta work. Stay fishy, Redmond, Oregon. Sometimes you gotta work. Sometimes you gotta work and not fish, man. All right, man. Have a good one. Slowed down so much, I decided to start throwing the curly tail again. I'm telling you, I need to do something else with this one, other than just throwing a curly tail. This is not doing as good as I'd like it to do. I must have got into the best school of the day. Now that everybody else showed up, they just ain't biting as well. Oh, I just missed a fish. Nothing, chilling, just not catching anything right now. Just chilling, bouncing curly tail off the bottom, or pretty close to the bottom, anyways. Got the gulp minnows out underneath the float, and nothing's really producing at the moment. Maybe I should put on a worm, night crawler. That might produce a fish. Might produce something I don't want though. But I might do that if I might do that though, just to get a few more bites, you know. I might. You just never know. Wow, we've already been at it almost an hour. It's crazy. Don't seem like an hour. But when you're having fun, time does tend to fly by, though, I have to say. mean, I probably could go home and say, hey, I had a pretty good day of fishing, but because I got so many fish already. But a fisherman always wants more, never less. Missed something there. Kind of wish I could, the wind would die down a little bit so I can control where my float's at a little bit better. That's one of the negative sides to a float with the way I'm fishing, which is here off the pier. You got that line hanging out. And then what it does is it causes you not to be able to control that float as well. It is a beautiful day, though. Beautiful day to be fishing with you nice folks in YouTube land. Yeah, make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe. I appreciate that. You guys do all that. Make sure you guys share as well, because when you guys share, that helps us to grow, as YouTubers to grow. I'm going to give it until I hit the hour mark, and I'm probably going to get off it with this wind. Unless the fish just start biting again, I can probably stay on. Who knows, when I go catfishing, I might go start fishing for some of them catfish. I might live stream from there too. Do a double live stream today. That'd be something. I'm not going to guarantee that I'm going to do that, but you never know. I possibly could do that. You know, I've done it before. Do a double live stream. So. I just don't know why they're not biting right now. Maybe the weather has something to do with it. I don't know. But for that hour solid, they were just solid biting. Maybe for the last couple of minutes of this live stream, I'll put on a worm on one of them, on one of my hooks, just to say I tried anyways, and then see if we can't catch something that way. Where's the bucket worm? Alright, I'm out. Found the nice bucket of worms here. Take a piece of worm, put it on the hook, and then see if we can't get a crappie to bite that way. And if nothing else, at least a bass will bite. So. Anyways. Worm going on. Worm zone. Let's toss her out there. See if we can get another bite on a worm. Even though we're past the time I said, but it took that long to get the worm on, so we might as well just fish it out for a couple more minutes, see if worm, I get a couple more crappies. Or not. I don't know if they will, but we can try anyways. Say that we tried anyways. Who knows? They might decide they want a worm more than they do a gulp minnow. What up, David? You just joining? The live stream's almost over with, bud. Fish aren't buying so well anymore. The live stream's almost over. We got a basket full of crappies and one bluegill, or one really nice trout we got in there, and we've gotten a whole bunch of little bass. No bass worth bragging about, but you know, those little baby trophies, they're fun. They ensure that we got a future fishery, so I can't complain about that. The sun finally decided to come out, and yeah, I can't complain. Set that down and just let it sit there a couple minutes, just as is. Just because I want to see what happens. Upstream or downstream? It'll be more towards Jasper Point area. So I don't know if you consider that upstream or downstream. What do you consider that? Oh, cool. I'm glad that you've been watching that long. Hey, Ron, what up, dude? I don't know. I don't know how many exactly decoys I got in there, but I got a few of them in there. Would you like me to take you over there and give you a nice look at the decoys? I'll pull my line up for a minute and walk over there and let you see my decoys if you like, Ron. I don't mind doing that. I don't mind showing off decoys to people who make them. They appreciate a good decoy, Ron. Wind finally died down a little bit. I can control these a little bit better. Not at all. Wind died down a little bit. I like a little chop because it helps out. Don't worry, Ron. I won't forget to. There's a lot of really nice decoys in there today. I mean, I got a few of them in there. Yeah, I knew you meant stream, not screen. Screen. All right, I'll reel this in and I'll go show you guys my decoys real quick. Since Ron likes to see decoys. All right, Ron, come on. Let's go look at some decoys. I like the decoys. Those decoys are going to taste really good too, though. I like me some decoys. All right, we're going to show y'all some beauties. I don't know exactly how many's in there, but you know, there's a pretty good amount of decoys in there for you, Ron. Since you're the master decoy maker, you know, every one of them decoys you made, you know. All right, we're going back to where we're fishing at. I just had to show you just so you can see. Do. I think we'll go ahead and throw in right here again for a minute. See, now that sun's gone back away, the crappies are probably going to start biting again. They're probably going to start biting again now that the sun has went back behind the clouds. I don't know how long the sun's going to be back behind the clouds, but seems like they've been biting pretty good when the sun's been behind the clouds instead of out in front of the clouds. Yeah, I caught every single one of those fish in there. Not including all the bass I released. I haven't kept any bass. I've caught one trout. And I've caught a lot of crappies. I should have had more crappies, but for whatever reason, when I set the hook, I couldn't keep them pinned. So there's the fish for you guys. I would guess that I've probably caught 25 fish this morning. Good mixed bag of fish. No pike minnow yet, no catfish yet. Just bass, trout, and crappie. So I would say been a pretty good day so far. You know, and us fishermen, we're kind of greedy at times and want more, but you know, it's okay. We can do that. You know, we don't have a very long season for catching crappies anyways. We get a longer season for catching trout than we do crappies. So toss it back in there. See if we can't get something else. But yeah, I'd venture off to say I've caught probably 25 fish this morning. Well, it's 2 minutes, it'll be an afternoon, but I haven't caught nothing in the afternoon yet. Everything's been in the morning. Here comes the rain again. There's another fish, another little one. Truly the trophies of the fish. The babies are the trophies. Beer battered crappies, huh? I don't know if I'll beer batter them or not, but beer battered crappies aren't the worst in the world. I'll tell you that much. They are tasty. It is a nice fishing pier for sure. Good for catching trout too, Stay Fishy Redmond, Oregon. Being that you only like to fish for trout, it seems like. Come out here and catch you some trout sometime. Yeah, you know. That's not saying much, but they're still there, you know. Some people just probably laughing at me saying, "Oh, he catches them little ones," but you know, I'm not really fishing for bass, anyways. They're a bonus catch, but I'm not really fishing for bass. So when I catch them, they're pleasant little. They're pleasant to have, but they're not what I'm fishing for. So they can laugh at me for catching all these little bass all they want. I don't mind. Oh, back to reading comments, I guess. Well, I'm glad you enjoy that, man. I'm glad you enjoy that, Ron. Yeah, they're definitely there too. Anywhere you got docks or structure, you got weeds in the water, trees in the water, you're gonna find crappies. They're just they're like most fish. They're structure oriented. Big rocks is considered structure for most fish, you know. So there's just a lot of different things you can use for structure for catching fish, and it don't just have to be submerged logs or submerged trees or docks or piers. I mean, there's just a lot of different things you can consider structure for a fish. There's a little bit better bass. It's not big, but it's a little bit better than what we've been catching. We'll take it though. We'll take it. Yeah, when I go catfishing, it'll be towards Jasper Point. So yeah, I'll still be able to maybe catch some crappies while I'm trying to catch some catfish. I mean, I have caught catfish here too at the state park side, but not as many catfish. There guys go, another bass. So I didn't bring the pickup today. I brought the car because I just was like, yeah. So I didn't. Normally when I go fishing, I've been driving the truck, but I decided just to drive the just to drive the pickup or the car instead. See, the sun goes behind the clouds and the fish start biting again, but I'm not catching any crappies. Anywho, back to the decoys. Yeah, I would say he learned how to use some decoys. There's a largemouth bass right there. Good mix of largemouth, smallmouth. Hey, I already got the grand slam. I need one more to have the trifecta. One more decoy species for trifecta. Because I've already got the grand slam. I've got 4 different species of fish. 4 different species. I got largemouth, smallmouth, trout, and crappie. Back he goes. So, yeah, I need a catfish, a pike minnow, a bluegill. I need one other decoy, anyways. But yeah, he learned how to clean those decoys and cook them too. He ate them. He said they tasted pretty good. So, if you guys didn't catch the cooking part of last weekend's video, there's another bass. You guys need to go back and check that out. There you guys go. One more. Come on, Crappie. I want another Crappie. Alright, fishing back over here now. Switching sides again. Binus told me to tell you, Ron, thanks for the decoys. He appreciates all the decoys you make and send in, you know, so people think that we're actually catching fish. Ron? Yeah, well, it is structure. And if you find structure, you're usually going to find some kind of fish. Whether it's a bass or crappies or, you know, fish in general. I generally don't fish the fishing pier. What up, Saving Grace? How you doing today? Glad you could join us. We've been slaying the crappie today. Caught a really nice rainbow trout and a bunch of little bass. When you guys going live again, man? Yesterday we went bass fishing. We caught, well, we actually were bluegill fishing, but we landed up catching a lot of bass. And some of them bass were pretty good size yesterday. We didn't shoot no video. We just shot a live feed yesterday. Nice. Hey, man, I appreciate it when you guys put out some videos as well as those live streams, man. I actually generally get to catch the videos better than I do the live streams because I just never know when I'm gonna be able to catch the live streams. So I appreciate it when YouTubers put out videos as well. Well, thanks. Bella and Alex appreciates those decoys you sent out for them. When they get here, get to them. I'll be sure to let them give you a shout out on YouTube. Nice, in a couple hours, sweet. But yeah, just, you know, I appreciate you guys, and I thank you guys for just joining us. You know, it's truly is a blessing to be able to do this stuff for you guys and interact with you guys, and yeah, it's just nice. You guys make this fishing job so much fun, so much fun. Well, you know, you guys are doing some good stuff down there, Saving Grace Outdoors. I mean, you guys go check out Saving Grace Outdoors. They got a pretty good thing going on down there. Like I said, you know, check out Josh of All Trades. Check out Stay Fisher Redmond, Oregon. I mean, there's just a lot of good stuff out there. Deer meat for dinner, like a saying, you know, he's been going through some health issues, you know. Appreciate you guys going and checking out his channel. He's out of Florida. He's a pretty big YouTuber. He's got a lot of followers and subscribers and stuff. But you know, when you're having some medical issues, man, that support you get from people watching your channels really help out. So I mean, you guys should go check out go check out Deer Meat for Dinner, man. He's going through some stuff, medical issues. He's getting better though. All of our prayers and stuff is helping, y'all. I'm gonna give it 4 more minutes and then I'm gonna get off this live stream. I'm gonna go chase some catfish. unless the fish just start biting really good again, I'm gonna go chasing some catfish. Go chase some catfish, some more crappies, and some more bass. But hopefully, gonna catch some catfish and make some video of the. And they're just a little bullhead catfish. They're I would say they're nothing special, but they are. I mean, I love all fish. I'm not picky, so you know I just love fish. They are. It's my medicine. You know, it's a good medicine. Relaxation. It's time to get out and enjoy God's green earth. You know, time to share with you guys and other people and. All right, man, you be safe. Have a good trip. Keep pumping out that content, Saving Grace. I'm going to get ready to go load up my fish on ice, the ones I got. And then after I'm done live streaming, and then we got about 2.5 minutes left. And then we're going to get off here. Oh yeah, that's what you guys used to do for points, huh? Cool. Oh man. I was busy reading comments and wasn't paying attention to my line, and my float went under and I set the hook too late. I guess it's a good thing there's comments to read. Keeps me occupied, where I'm not paying attention to what's going on with my float. But y'all, you know what time it is. It's got less than a minute left in this live stream. So, unless we catch a fish, y'all, we are getting ready to get out of here. We're going to go try some different areas. Try to catch some more crappies and some catfish and some more bass and maybe some more trout, and maybe we'll get that trifecta for the day. We need one more species. I think we can do it. You guys will just have to wait until the video. You see, the trout won't be on the video. It'll be on a short, but it won't be on the video. So you guys will just have to get ready to watch that short I'm going to put out. And then you guys will have to watch the video that's going to be coming out. So remember to catch, kiss, and release fish once in a while. It ensures a future fishery for all. Until next time, this is Gman Fishing, and we are out. Boom. Wrong button. My bad.